What's up, guys? I'm so excited to share this one with you. This is where the rubber hits the road. This is the one that's going to make all the difference. Okay, well, starting from this one on. Next time, step 6, I'm going to share something even more spectacular, but this is where it really starts to make a change. You guys saw the last video, hopefully. If not, you can go back to the recordings and see. We're talking about the stick person, right? Conscious, subconscious mind, and the body. You remember this drawing here, so I'm going to go a little bit more in detail because I didn't want to make the video way too long on the last one. But ultimately, what happens in here in your conscious mind dictates what happens in your subconscious mind, which is the computer that runs the show in your life, and then ultimately controls what's happening with the body, which dictates what results you're going to get. It actually dictates the actions you're going to take. So this is the action. And then action causes a reaction. So a reaction. And the reaction creates the result. So anything that's held in the mind ultimately, repeatedly, dictates how your programming gets set into your subconscious mind. Once it's an automatic program, you can make book on it that your results are going to match whatever is going on in your subconscious mind. Okay, now here's the crazy part. This is what I was talking about. This takes it to the next level. Okay, you have these little sensors, almost like antennas, right? If we draw them like little antennas, right? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see, smell, taste, touch, and hear, right? So you can see, you can smell, you can taste, you can touch, you can hear. Here's the strange part. These are sensors connected to your conscious mind. These are the ones that pick up what's going on in your outer world and send a signal to your conscious mind of what's happening. Now, this is a blessing and a curse at the same time. It's a blessing because it allows you to connect and be, in harmony with what's happening in your outside world. It's a curse because whatever your results are, you see your results, right? You see them, you hear about them, you sense it, and you feel it, and this starts to control what's going on inside your conscious mind. So if you're looking in the mirror and you don't like what's staring back at you, well, you just allowed the results, the outside conditions, control what's happening inside your mind. If you're looking at your bank account and you don't like the numbers that are in your bank account, you're letting the results control your thinking. Do you see how this is a problem? We start to live from the outside in. That is a big, big no-no if you ever want to succeed in any area of your life. You want health, you want relationships, you want abundance, you want a lot of money, you want whatever it is that you want, sales, business, whatever you can come up with. It's always those 3 areas anyway, so whatever you come up with doesn't really matter. It's either your relationship, it's either your health, or it's either your finances. If you allow your results to control what's going on inside your mind, you're going to start putting that into your subconscious mind over and over, looking at the results, thinking of the results, creating the vibration you're in, and ultimately making the same results again. It's like being stuck in a hamster wheel. You're looped in the circle of doom. Now remember last time I said about cause and effect. We're still going to stick to cause and effect. It's the ultimate of all laws. Emerson said it's the law of laws. Why? Everything has a cause that creates the effect. So here's the best part. Here's where the rubber hits the road. Aside from having your sensory factors, which is your hear, smell, taste, touch sensors, you have higher faculties. You have 6 higher faculties. They're God's gift to you. They were given to you at birth when you arrived into this physical body called a life. And those 6 are perception, reason, will, memory, intuition, and imagination. So check this out. Imagination. Sorry for the chicken scratch, I'm just writing really fast. So imagination, right? Perception, will, memory, reason, and intuition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 higher faculties. Check out how this works. You can stop living by what's happening in your results. You can tap into that imagination of yours. It costs you this much to use it. It could cost you $1 billion not to use it in your lifetime. You use your imagination to create what you want in your life. Then you use your will. Your willpower gives you the ability to focus like a laser onto what you want. So if you build with your imagination what you want, you use your imagination, which is inside your conscious mind. You use your willpower to stay focused only on what you want, regardless of the results in your life. You focus on imagination. You tap into creating new memories by imagination, by visualization, by meditation. That's why meditation is so important. It's time to quiet the mind. It's time to stop letting the results control your thinking. You start to imagine the good that you want for yourself. You start to build in your imagination the vision of how you want your health, your relationships, and your finances to be. And then you stay focused on that with your willpower. Then you create your perception. You start to look at things from a different side. Every coin has two sides. If it doesn't, it's a trick coin. So if you don't like the one side that you're on, just flip the coin. If you don't like your perception is seeing things in a certain way, switch it. Switch it based on your imagination and your willpower. Build new memories of what you want. Listen to your intuition, which will guide you. I'll give you an example how this works. Let's say you decide to go on a diet, get into the best shape of your life, start taking care of that amazing machine you've been blessed with, and watching what you eat. Eventually what happens is because you're so focused in your imagination of the amazing results you're going to see, you use your willpower to stay sharp on that. You do not give up. You got that power in you, my friend. Then you use your perception to take a look at things and go, this is good for me, this is bad for me. I know that if I eat that cake, that is not conducive to what I want to create in my life. Then you use your reasoning factor. Your reasoning gives you the ability to think. You start thinking, should I do this right now? I don't know if this is good for what I want. Because I used my imagination to build what I want in my life. Now I'm going to use my reasoning factor to think of what's good and what's not good. And then you start listening to your intuition. Going back to the example, if you stay dedicated and committed long enough to your dieting, to your watching what you eat, what you drink, and how you take care of yourself, your intuition is going to start guiding you. The next time you reach for that piece of cake, you're going to hear a little voice inside your head and saying, come on, buddy. What are you doing, man? You're trying so hard. You've been doing so well. Look at you. You look amazing. You've been working out and all this. Do you really need this cake? How about we skip the cake because tomorrow we're going to have a celebratory meal. And that's when you can really enjoy it. Your intuition starts guiding you and talking to you. But how would you possibly know that if you didn't understand these 6 higher faculties? Did anybody in school ever tell you you have these? Hell no. Did mom and dad ever teach you? If you're lucky, maybe, if you're on the 1% of this population that actually understands this information. My point is that nobody studies this, nobody understands this, but this is what makes the difference. This is what changes everything in your life. You start imagining the good that you want in your life. You start building that picture with your imagination of the good that you want in your life. You start using your will to only focus only on what you want. And that thing is going to start entering into the subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is going to start automatically building that new type of life that you want, that you used your imagination on. And it's going to start controlling the vibration your body is in. It's going to start controlling the actions you're going to take. Maybe you are going to go to the gym once or twice a week instead of never. Maybe you are going to eat something healthy instead of not. Maybe you are going to serve those clients the way you were supposed to serve them in the first place had you wanted to have the money that you want to have as a result of it. I hope this is making sense, right? Because you start thinking of what you want. You start constantly thinking of what you want. You have no choice but to move into action. And guess what? You're going to create beautiful new results in your life. Is that amazing or is that amazing? Is this information that's going to rock your world? You better make buck on it. So this is what I want to do. I want to ask you guys, please, if this information resonates with you, because you don't understand the kind of values here just yet. You can watch this video over and over again. Really start to think, how can I combine my imagination with my willpower to really lock into what I want? How can I build a new set of memories so that my reasoning factor can start seeing things from a different perspective? And then how can I use my reasoning ability, my ability to think, so I can start tuning in by my intuition to what I should and shouldn't be doing? Start playing with these 6 amazing gifts, because you have them, we all do, we just never use them. Or if we do, it's by default. Start using them by design. Once again, if this resonates with you, if this makes a difference in your life, dude, leave a comment, man, please. I want to hear from you guys. I want to see if this is helping you. I want to know if this is helping you. I want to know if I should go deeper on this. I want to know if this is going to make a difference in your life like it did in my life, like it did in Bob Proctor's life, like it changed 2,000 consultants around the world's lives and hundreds of thousands of people that tapped into this information, how their life changed. You see what I'm getting at? So come on, man. Just leave a comment. Let me know what it's like. Hit those likes. Hit those hearts. Let's go, man. I want this video to rock. I want it to make the difference in your life, my friend. Have a blessed and wonderful evening.